What's wrong, Cam?
This blasted machine won't turn on.
Did you try plugging it in?
I lost my coin down here. Let's listen to some music. I love graffiti.
I am done with this show. Okay, never mind.
You guys went right past that. You treated
I don't-
that
okay,
like it
pull-
was normal.
Pull it back up to
Size
me. The size
22 shoe. That's
Pull it back up.
crazy.
My
That's
cousin's
psycho.
got a size 22 shoe.
Hog shit, he does.
Yeah, and apparently he doesn't
My
wear
cousin
shoes
who's like
either.
6'8".
That still would,
That's 20
that's
size
still
22.
absurd.
It's
Also-
crazy.
I don't know if he actually has a size 22 shoe.
Instant doubt, instant
Backing
untruthness.
up, man.
Size 22 is crazy.
Cousin lie. That's what this will be known
Okay,
as.
so that's
Start documenting.
Yeah.
so Master Luke is a size 6 foot. He's size 6'8" tall.
Okay.
but he's a size 16. So maybe
he's
that's
size,
what,
he's size 6'8" tall.
maybe my cousin has a size 16.
But
foot.
where did you say size 22? Where did you get that?
Well,
from?
that's master. That's master size.
And how big is he? Oh,
7'2".
Oh, he's big.
We were talking earlier about we said men's r/men's fashion
Male
advice,
fashion advice.
and he said, "How about male souls advice?"
Because
so I
their
went on.
insides are rotten. You can't cover that up.
So then I went on r/male souls, and I spelled it wrong.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of.
But I saw Master Luke.
Size 22.
Master Luke also.
Size 22
Star Wars much.
foot
Yep.
is
yeah, found that out.
heel to toe length in inches, 14 inches and 11/16.
Okay, that's not
No.
that big.
Yeah, that's not.
Width of the foot, 5 7/8 inches. 6-inch wide foot.
Yeah, but what if you had like a thin foot?
I mean, how big is
Yeah, I mean,
how
if you
big
guys
are
said you're getting
Shaq?
narrow
What size
shoe.
does Shaq wear? Because that guy's 7'2". Shaq, I believe, is 7'3".
What
He's that old?
size shoe Shaq wear? He wears size 22.
Okay, so it makes perfect sense actually.
Yeah.
And Pat, you weren't being a complete absurdity.
What?
You weren't being an absurdity by saying
So
that.
do the
I
do
believe
the
this
size
guy.
of the shoes?
Okay.
Does the
know what
numbers
you mean
ramp
by
up in a different type of proportion then?
You think it's kind of
Because I feel
logarithmic?
like because I feel like I mean I guess how big? What size? I'm a size 11.
Me too.
I'm a size, yeah.
So
11.
that's their foot is not twice as big as our foot, right?
No.
So it does. That's
No.
why I'm getting
A
stumbled.
Well, think
size
about it.
11
You're
is
not 11
29
size
centimeters,
bigger than a
right?
size 1.
Hold up.
Well,
How big
I
is it?
could be. Size 1 sounds tiny.
They're not that small. I know plenty of male guys that are
Male guys?
Yeah, that
Who
are
are size
under
1?
6.
But this
feet.
is exactly this is my point. I'm also not that interested in shoe size. I'm
Yeah.
not typically thinking about it that much.
yeah, if you are.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Mr.
There are some people who really like it.
That is true. Actually, now that I think about it, he definitely.
Sorry, I was looking
Some
up.
people are really fascinated
How
by
big?
it.
That, why is that such an odd
A
question?
size 11 foot is 10.5 inches.
Right, and what yeah.
Why not make it 11?
Well, because
Why
of
not
the
make
si-
11 10.5
So,
and then make
How big did I just say the size 22 was?
Oh,
You
but
said
then
it's
11 and a half is
You said
10.6.
14 and a half inches long.
Oh, this is women's
See, that's a
sizes.
crazy
No, that's not true.
yeah, 14 and
women's
11
sizes.
16.
This
Yeah,
is-
that's not see that
Yeah, that's
they
that-
don't need
it
that many
shouldn't be-
numbers in between.
My wonder is for the entire world, but also how much bigger is every single size?
And here's something stupid.
It should be fully,
Like, what is the increment?
It doubles every number.
In the
You think it
UK,
should double?
yeah.
In the UK, a size 16 is a 15.5. Just make them the damn same.
Yeah, I don't like.
Why
how
do
you-
we have a different
what do you
system?
mean?
Well, you know when you
you're
look on
saying
the
it's 15.5
you look on the
US,
tongue of your
so-
shoe. And
Yeah,
I don't
No,
like
no,
how
no,
you-
no.
It's the word
It's
UK anywhere.
16 in US and Canada is a 15.5 in the UK.
Okay, yeah.
And isn't
Well,
there
just
sometimes
make it the same size. Why are you trying to be different,
They're
UK?
different scales.
Isn't there sometimes
There's
a
no
third
different
one as
scale.
well that I don't
What?
on
Yeah.
the tongue of a shoe.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
feel
third
like there is
size, but I
usually
don't remember
another
what
one.
it is.
I
It's
don't either.
for us it would be 43, and that's European,
European, okay.
Yeah.
Which is
Not UK.
which is not
different
UK,
than the
which
UK
is
these days. I
Fuck
guess.
the UK.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Fuck the UK.
And fuck
fuck
Europe.
all y'all.
Fuck everything except America.
Yeah.
Which I think that I'm not gonna lie here. I know that we're saying we should standardize. I think that what this is making me think is we need a fourth one that's like, okay, this is the real one.
Yeah.
Let's just start one.
Like
then.
we need to start a new one that's
Yeah.
like, fuck it. You know what it is? It's just inches.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
You
they,
know
they
what?
do that
Why-
in Japan already, but they do centimeters.
okay, well
so
that's
they
not
don't
good
do
enough. They
inches.
don't do
Well,
inches.
you can convert that in your head.
Because
Okay,
think about
I would like to see you convert centimeters to inches in your head.
So is it 24 centimeters to 1 inch?
I asked you to do it.
I don't
24
remember.
centimeters in 1 inch.
I don't know.
That's a lot of centimeters.
Okay,
man.
so I just immediately proved
29 centimeters.
Okay.
that you cannot
how
do
many,
it in your head.
How many you know how many centimeters your foot is?
Yeah, 29.
I was
That's
right. I was
crazy.
so right when I gestured to him when I
What
said
the
some
fuck
people
are
love
you,
shoe size.
Are you going to the cobbler?
I go to the I got to get my boots fixed
you
sometime.
have cobbled?
I've
You've been a
cobbled.
patron of cobbling?
Yeah.
Wow, what is that like?
But there needs to
You just give them your shoes and go away.
it needs to be a system. It's like okay, it should be called the no bullshit system.
Yeah.
NBS.
NBS.
The NBS
we
size.
should start going into shoe stores
Well,
and
isn't
writing
the
it on the
centimeters
tongue of the shoe.
Isn't centimeters like the no bullshit size? Also, it sounds
Well,
so
it's-
much cooler saying I got a 29 centimeter
Okay,
foot.
American defector.
Yeah.
Okay, Benedict Arnold. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, you could do it in inches too. What's
Exactly,
the conversion
inches.
rate in inches?
you need to be
centimeters?
investigated, man.
it's 24
for
centimeters. to
saying
1 inch.
shit
It's
like
not
that.
that.
It's 240
not
centimeters
that.
to 1 inch.
I meant millimeters.
But
or-
it has to be
no, I
inches
didn't even
because think
mean
about-
millimeters. What did I
It
mean?
has to be inches because think how it has to be SI because think about how incredible it would be to look at a pair of shoes and it says on the tongue size 1 foot.
That's true.
Dude,
That would be the gold.
1
That'd be
foot.
the gold standard.
Each shoes, both shoes say 1 foot on the tongue.
That'd be so
Wow.
awesome.
Okay, it's 0.39. 1 centimeter is 0.39 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's
like 2 plus-
give or take 0.4.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, give or take out of 3.9 is it's 0.4. So if you took it, it really.
Oh,
wouldn't
so
be
an
anywhere.
11 is a 29 is an 11 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the best system already.
But it's not
But
good.
we
enough.
need the no bullshit
We
system.
are so you are trying to figure out centimeters. We are trying to figure out the next phase for humanity.
Well, yeah, I'm doing calculations right now.
Okay, so we already have the setup. The scientist who's in our team
In the lab.
that we're figuring out.
work,
Yeah, you're crunching the numbers, give or take.
0.39.
Yeah, give or take. There's
0.4.
something it's close to a centimeter. You're measuring your own shoe over and over and over again next to your foot, and you're like, why don't they
Okay.
match up?
Well, a size 11 shoe is 11 and 1/8 inches. So our feet are 11 and 1/8.
Okay.
So why not just go off of that? Why not
Like
just
that.
do that?
Well,
Do
because-
inches.
That's what we've
said.
been
Yeah,
saying the
we've
entire
been
time.
Saying inches.
That
Well-
it should just be inches.
Stick to the numbers, buddy.
Okay, I'll
We're
stick
gonna
to the
work on the
numbers.
marketing.
I'm sorry.
And-
I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I shouldn't be a part of the numbers. Maybe I should
Whoa.
be.
No,
I don't think I'm good. I think
You're the
these-
only guy who has the head for the numbers.
You
I
don't
don't know
have the
shit
head
about
for the
numbers.
numbers.
No, we don't
I
know anything about. We barely.
I thought that an inch had 29
you
centimeters. in
thought, but you also thought a bunch of shit when you were a baby that now you know isn't true.
it. I don't even know.
Life is about growing. So now you're smart enough after that
Also,
1 second.
here's another thing.
What?
There's women's shoe sizes.
There's no women's shoe sizes in the NBS
Yeah,
scale.
There's
Yeah.
no more.
No bullshit.
no.
No more women's shoes.
Well, they can still have their shoes, but they have to try
go
to
by
do-
men's sizes.
They probably will do. I have an Aries size shoe.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
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 Actually, there is a women's shoe size scale, and it's called the BS scale, and that's
Yeah.
another thing
It doesn't change.
The BS scale is based on color.
Yes, yeah, and the
Yeah.
day of the week.
Yeah.
I have a Wednesday size shoe,
What is it
but
for
the NBS scale it's just inches.
you subtract 2 men's sizes
I
for
feel
one
like it's
woman's
crazy.
size, right?
It's one of those things where I'm not typically trying to wear women's shoes, so I don't have
Yeah.
to worry about that type
Well,
of
I
thing.
had
Yeah,
to.
it's
I
very
was
much.
I was looking it up I was getting shoes for my girlfriend for Christmas, and she
And-
wanted a
and
specific.
And she wanted men's shoes.
She wanted a specific pair.
yeah,
Yeah.
and your girlfriend wanted girls' shoes. and definitely not for you to wear them on your hands and take those videos where it looks like there's two people kissing.
Wait, those are awesome though.
I like those videos.
Wait,
Those are good videos. We're so beholden to tradition. I can't believe nobody has. There must be shoe scientists everywhere who are begging for the NBS scale.
There
It's
is.
true. There's two truths.
Can you
things
imagine
there.
how much-
Well, number one, there's shoe scientists everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number two, they're begging.
They're begging on their.
Please, God, there's so much bullshit
They're hand
in this
embroidering the
science.
tag on the inside of the tongue to put all the different sizes in. They said we could cut our work down by a third.
We could probably end global warming with how much
Most
thread
likely.
we would save.
Yeah.
And this should be everything that has something
Yes. Continue. I'm with
should be one number.
you. I agree.
It should be one thing,
We need
one scale.
enough with the pants, waist, and other one
Inseam.
inseam.
Fat,
Enough with that.
skinny, Caleb.
Just one number that means everything. Add
Okay.
the two together.
Well, they have that with letters already. You can do L and M and S and XL.
But see, that's like I'm like
Yeah. Oh, my eyes. It's so just, it's aesthetically
What does it
disgusting.
say?
I didn't like what you did with
Yeah.
your eyes there because it was scary.
Well, he was being scared by the
Yeah.
pant size. That's
and
all.
also not everyone's gonna speak English, so they're not gonna know what L means.
Exactly.
Oh, right, because it's
There's
G
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Spanish.
Exactly.
Is that true?
Yeah, grande.
guapo?
Wow. The most handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most handsome
Most
man.
handsome
in the
size.
pants for a very handsome man. Who really
I like
fills
that
them out.
one.
Gordo is actually what it is.
Ex
No.
gordo.
That's XL.
Extra gordo.
extra gordo. But yeah, I think that we need to resize the.
You know
all
what is
of
really funny?
humanity.
If you like, if on like the champion sweaters, like the crew necks,
Yeah.
they have the sizes for like every single country, and
Such
like
shit.
in Japan, the champion crew neck for me because I like wear a large one. It's like a 3XL.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I put it on, I look at the tag. I'm like, I must be fucking fat
Dude,
as
you
shit.
ever
over
been
there.
into
I must be the
fucking-
fattest guy in the fucking world over there.
You would be a Godzilla in
Yeah, I
Japan.
know.
Have you
I'd
ever
go over there. They'd be fucking terrified.
You ever
of
been
me.
into Muji or what's the other one? Is different clothes. Uniqlo, and they don't even have a single. You can wear a blanket they sell if you're over like a 30 waist.
Yeah.
you cannot wear any of the clothes if
Yeah.
you're
All the big
not-
stuff there, it looks like fucking shit. Looks like you're wearing a trash bag.
Exactly. I'd
Yeah.
like to see Roseanne Barr get in
And
there
don't even
instead of-
get me started on trying to buy clothes at Micro's Emporium.
I fucking hate Micro's Emporium, dude.
I can't fit into
Dude.
anything there.
You have to pick up everything with tweezers.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah. I
such a
can fit
hassle.
this on the
the tip-
mole
yeah.
on my foot.
Yeah, on the tip of my pinky.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at
And
me.
don't
I'm-
get me started on Pinky's shirts.
No.
and,
I fucking hate Pinky's
and
shirts.
I'm over at the Finger Puppet Emporium trying to wear all the clothes, and none of them fit me.
Yeah.
No, it sucks.
These
They fit my
emporiums.
stupid fingers.
What is with these
I do
emporiums?
like emporiums. There was an emporium that I don't remember what it was called in my hometown.
Mr. Megorium's.
No, it was Mr. McGorn. No, you ass fucking piece of shit. There was
Damn.
sorry.
Ass fucking piece of shit.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like you're an ass fucking piece of shit. I didn't mean it to say it like that.
Okay.
But I would go there and they had a deal on the money print boxers, and that was all I
They had a
wore.
deal on money.
Print boxers.
We had a guy in my hometown who wore it was called Dollar Bill, and you would wear an
No,
umbrella.
he wasn't fucking called.
Look up Dollar Bills. Dollar Bills
Oh,
closeout
you've shown me
emporium.
this guy
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
But
you've
his
shown-
name
yeah.
wasn't Dollar Bill.
His
But
name
he
was
was called
Dollar
that.
Bill.
He was called it because it was on his head.
Yeah, and he wore an umbrella. Dollar Bill, Derry, New Hampshire.
He
That's
just-
George Washington,
That's
bro.
George
You're
Washington. This
such
is a
an
different
idiot,
guy.
Patrick. You
This
thought
is-
this guy's name was
No.
Dollar Bill.
No, he's the one. He's the one that looked it up. You're
You
supposed to look
really
up Dollar
thought-
Bill, Derry, New Hampshire.
With the white wig. Going
he will
across.
show
His
up.
name should
This
be
guy
Dollar
was
There
Bill.
awesome.
goes the dollar bill crossing the Delaware. You
This
thought
guy
that's
was
what
awesome.
that was.
They should
He was the
change his name
first
to Dollar
celebrity
Bill. I
I
agree.
ever met.
He's
Dollar
not a
Bill.
celebrity.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity. He's a local celeb.
Bill. Doesn't count, man.
It counts.
Nah.
It counts. I
As-
thought
if
that-
he has a store,
he's got multiple. He had multiple.
Did you guys have local celebrities? I feel like Boston's too big of a city to have.
We had the Keytar Bear.
yeah,
Local
Keytar
cele-
Bear
Oh,
was
yeah.
big. I'm
Did
trying to
anybody
think.
ever unmask him?
No, he got the shit kicked out of him one time. I remember.
Really?
Yeah, the Keytar Bear got the shit kicked out of him.
I know nothing about that. What happened to him?
All right, you said that very.
What?
You went Kaiser Soze for a second there. You went, oh, I know nothing about that.
No, I didn't.
I saw the way that your eye moved. I can tell because I've
think I
seen
beat up
I've seen
the
Lie to Me.
Keytar
I've
Bear.
seen Lie to Me. I
Oh,
know.
really? I'm not lying.
This is Tim Roth's worst nightmare on that show.
That show was so. I loved that show when I was a kid so much.
Yeah,
that was
he
a
was
cool
sick.
show. They'd walk into some. Yeah, it would be always. They bring him into a police interrogation. Like, we don't know if she's telling the truth or not. He'd be like, "Did you kill him?" She'd go, "No." He goes, "She's lying."
Yeah, I remember the ads for that was just Tim Roth doing multiple faces.
Yeah.
I
Show
don't
me.
even know this show.
You don't know this show?
No.
Tim Roth.
I
this
think I
is
can
why
guess what it is.
It's about.
He's
He's
a
a
liar.
deception expert,
Yeah.
which I guess is based off a real guy.
Uh-huh.
And he gets brought in to be. It's Sherlock or one of those type of
for
shows.
sure.
But he gets brought in to be a guy who can tell if people are lying or not.
And
That's
he's British,
scary.
but everyone else is American. So that's how you know he's smarter.
Yep. And they hire a lady straight off the TSA. They give her a bag full of money, a big duffel bag full of fucking money. And they say, you scored very high on your TSA test,
Uh-huh.
and we want you.
They hire her.
They hire her on the spot
Wow.
at the TSA. And she says, what's this? They say, it's your signing bonus.
Money.
Fucking 100K or some shit
Money.
like that out of a bag.
Bonus money for you.
Wait,
What's the most money
why'd
you've
she
ever
lie?
seen? What?
Did she lie?
She didn't lie. No, they
Uh-huh.
hired her because she's so good at detecting liars.
Who are you talking about?
The show.
This is a different character that isn't Tim Roth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim Roth hires her. Big bag of money. That's your
Ah,
signing bonus. 100K.
Money.
Money. What's the most amount
That's
of
your
money you've
signing
ever
bonus.
seen in your entire life?
Money.
Cash money. to be
Probably
specific.
the money that we had over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that it's out of the office, we can say
Yeah.
we had all the money from all the
We had a
T-shirts
lot
on the
of
road
money
just sitting in an
cash.
envelope
Sitting in
for
an envelope.
probably about 6 months.
Very visible.
Didn't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't
Yeah.
figure it out. But eventually, I realized that we were supposed to pay for the shirts that we bought with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty smart
Yeah.
to figure that out.
Yeah.
But that's the most you've ever
probably. I
seen.
mean, I'm trying to think. I can't think of other times.
never
I've
done a
seen
deal.
I've seen a, you know.
in a movie.
Oh, you know what I
Seen a
did
lot.
see one time? I saw a guy, I went to the ATM to put some money in, and there was a guy taking out like probably emptying his entire bank account.
Wow.
It was the one
he's-
over on Forest.
Oh, dude, I had a guy. I was at the bank, and a guy was taking out like $150,000 to buy a motorcycle.
Oh my God.
It was so insane. I couldn't believe it, dude. I wanted to rob him so bad. He was
I know.
old, too.
Dude, and he was wearing cargo shorts, and he was putting it in the cargo shorts pockets.
He was becoming
That's
a money
crazy.
pinata.
Yeah. That's XXS Tentaz. Why are you showing us this?
because he had a lot of money when he died.
Oh.
They're saying you could. He's saying that you could have XX. I mean,
We'll put
God
dollar
rest his
bill on
soul.
the screen.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
I
back
wanna
to
see
dollar
dollar
bill.
Dollar bill. We liked dollar bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
Oh,
you.
why
There
is
we
that
go.
so inspiring to me to
It's
just
so
look
much
right at
better
that
to
money?
look at.
Why
Dollar
is
bill.
that all-seeing eye on that money?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's kind of
they
weird.
Never, I don't think they ever came up with a good explanation.
I think it's
for
one
it.
of the mysteries of the States.
But why
Yeah.
is there so many
That'd be a
mysteries
good
in the
TV
States?
show.
mystery.
And
of the
also,
States.
I've-
I think they have
Mysteries
that.
of the States.
They have.
I feel like all that stuff has fallen out of vogue a little bit and been replaced by like the QAnon stuff. But we
Yeah.
need to get back to thinking that there
I
is
miss the Illuminati.
that there is like the Holy
I
Grail
fucking
hidden
miss it,
in
dude.
Yeah.
in the Smithsonian or something.
Dude, that shit was so awesome. You'd see a video every week, and it was like they would say any new musician was.
Yeah.
I saw a video once that was like Mac DeMarco's Illuminati ties, and
Yeah.
I was like, "This is amazing."
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about that song "Chamber of Reflection." They're
He also
saying
had
that that's like a
triangles on one of his album
humiliation
covers.
ritual.
Wow.
Yeah, he did this, which is if you
This is very close to a
that's
triangle.
a triangle.
I
Yeah.
mean, Jay-Z, Rockefeller Records. Throw
Uh-huh.
up
And
the,
you can put that right in there.
what? Did you
Do that
just try
again.
to?
do that again? I'll show you.
Did you just try to poke my eyes?
No, I didn't try to poke your eye.
You did. You
No,
were
I
coming
didn't.
at me like this.
He can corroborate. I wasn't.
corroborate if you will.
I don't know if he was.
All right, well, let's see.
See, it fits.
But if my eyes had been there, what do you
If
mean?
this was your eyes.
If that was that would have
See,
hurt.
this would have gone into my eye sockets if,
If
that was my
I
eye.
was doing this like Jay Z does in the
I wouldn't do
album
that.
cover,
I wouldn't do that.
You would do that.
I
You
would.
fucking piece of. See, I almost did it again.
You almost called me a
Ass fucking piece of shit. Which is not a good thing to think about. It'd have to be frozen.
Yeah.
Ew.
I was on the walk here. I saw a guy. It's the middle of the day. I saw a guy alone walking around, and he just holding a Roman candle. He just was.
Whoa,
That's threatening.
that's what that Elliott
No,
Smith
I think he
song
was just
about.
trying to have fun.
Yeah,
I think I was putting myself into shoes, imagining. I bet he was like, "I'm fucking bored today."
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk around. Is he
I'm
spreading?
Maybe I can
today
do.
I'm
I'll have
fuck shit
I
up.
maybe have a firework.
Was it
I'll-
lit or no?
Yeah.
It was a lit Roman candle. He's walking
Yeah.
around. Did he seem bothered by it?
No, he had no emotion whatsoever. This
Just-
is what
it
I'm
was
saying.
just
I think
popping
he was.
off
I
as
think
he
he
was
was like,
psycho.
I'm gonna go. No, it didn't look psycho. Just walking around.
Well, that's the thing. The psychopaths usually have a calm face.
Paranoid.
Lie.
You're probably addicted to true crime.
I'm addicted to stuff.
Psychopaths are like this.
Lie to me.
That's how you know
in
that
the
to
movies.
stay away from
in the
them.
movies, but in real life,
They're just
they look like this. They
mild-mannered.
look like this.
Yeah, they're mild mannered.
That's not a normal face.
John.
In real life, they're walking around doing this.
That's scary. You're going back into your Guess Who type of shit with that
No, I'm
face.
not.
Yeah, you are a little bit. Scared me. I think that. Have you ever watched a true crime thing? You like them?
No, I used to. My ex would listen to the podcasts in the car, and we'd like go from New Hampshire, like do like the commute to school, and then she'd be listening to that stuff, and it was like, yeah, this person was murdered in a city, and then the whole time I'm like, yeah, this could happen. This could happen to me. I would get super paranoid about it. Yeah.
I don't
My
think
first like year commuting down to school, I was super paranoid that like
a serial killer was going to kill
yeah.
you.
But there was also at the same time there was that guy throwing people in the Charles.
Yeah.
No, man, that wasn't
The
true.
fake
The smiley
serial
face
killer.
killer.
That was fake?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
man.
it
It's all
wasn't-
just. It's like all over the
Oh,
country.
right,
Drunk
yeah,
guys.
the
What was the
smiley-
thing? Yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't even a thing where it was like fake. It was like like a bunch of guys just happened to drown because they were
Yeah.
drunk and they were walking by the Charles River, and then it was like, someone on the internet be like, but wouldn't it be crazy if this was
Yeah.
actually a serial killer?
And they were.
They
right.
were right. It would be crazy.
But how do you get a lot of sad? Also, you can't. There's no confirmed kill there,
No.
so that's making it tough.
yeah, and plus we already got the Strangler.
Yeah.
The Boston
It's gonna be hard
Strangler.
to outshine the Strangler.
When I don't know anything about the Strangler. Where was he? When was he?
Don't remember when was he, but his first
Not during your lifetime.
Or maybe it wasn't his first one, but one of them was right in Harvard Square, right by the bus station.
The Harvard Square Strangler?
The Boston Strangler. One of his killings was
the
in
very bus station that we used to take to your house.
the one that I would take every day.
Holy
It's if you
crap.
go. I don't know what's there now. I'm trying to think. It's like right. It's
statue.
There's some restaurant with a funny name. But if you go down the street, that's
What's the restaurant with the funny name?
I can't remember the
Pinocchio's?
name. That's what. No,
That
no,
pizza
no, no,
sucks.
no, no. It's like a new place.
Oh, okay.
Shit's Pizza.
Shit's
Shit's-
Pizza.
That's a
Shit's
funny
ice cream.
name.
You didn't like Pinocchio's?
Nah, it's not my favorite kind of
I
pizza.
Doodles
only had it
Diner.
a few times.
It's just all right.
Now
I
I'm just
like
thinking
that-
of funny restaurant names.
I like that Mark Zuckerberg went
Doodles
there.
Diner.
Doodles Diner.
You
That's
would.
funny.
I would go to Doodles
Go
Diner.
to Doodles.
Can you imagine how good that menu would be designed?
Yeah.
How well?
Oh my god.
It would be like
Doodles
Waffle
all
House
over
level.
It.
I think the Boston Strangler used to tickle people.
Bullshit.
I've been
I
seeing
feel
these-
like I'm trying to reach into my memory. I don't know anything about him except for that one spot where he killed somebody. Where like we would drive by, my dad be like, "The Boston Strangler killed somebody there." But I think I looked him up, and I think he like would tickle people.
To
Yeah.
death?
No, I think he'd like tickle them.
and then
And
strangle
then
them.
strangle
Well,
them?
no, because now I'm thinking like I guess that they would have to live to tell the tale of being tickled. So maybe this is a different guy.
Yeah, there's no autopsy
I mean, there
report.
might also there was
And it appears he was tickled. I'm sorry to say this.
he
it
was
appears
smiling and covering his armpits.
when he died.
He was tickled to death.
He was tickled when he
Because
died.
yeah, it's got to be a different guy. Because I also don't think that anyone was like, this guy tickled me and I escaped. He's
Yeah.
the Boston Strangler.
I've been seeing these videos of this guy. He goes around Times Square and he's got like his phone attached like on a GoPro mount on his
If I
chest.
see that shit, I walk the other way.
The GoPro.
I try to get famous.
Oh, this guy goes up to cops in Times Square and goes, "Ooh," and tries to tickle them, and they all just get pissed. at him.
That's pretty funny.
It's so good.
That is pretty
He
funny.
tries to tickle them, and then he goes, "I'm the tickle monster," and then they go like, "You got to stop bothering me."
They should fucking shoot him if he's the tickle monster.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to him.
He's going to
these
die.
are recent videos that I'm seeing, and
He's
I think
going
one
to get
day.
killed.
It's so funny that part of being a cop is you have to say to people, "You stop
Stop
annoying
trying to
me.
tickle me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go away.
It's not illegal.
You're annoying me.
But you are
Stop.
annoying me. Yeah.
Give me your ID.
But then
Where's
here,
your ID?
His
I've
ID
been
says
getting-
T monster.
well, I'll be goddamn.
My apologies, sir.
From Tickle
Go
World.
back
Never
your
seen
day.
one of these before. I've been getting a lot of the sovereign citizen videos.
Oh, those are the
recently.
best. Those kind
fucking
of died out the same
love
time
them.
as the Illuminati stuff.
Yeah, but I'm back on it, and I think I would join their ranks next time I
Yeah.
get pulled over or something.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a
I'm going to
good-
do the
that's a good move.
1 centimeter window crack.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, yeah, what do you need?
Yeah.
And then say, like, just so you know, I'm not going to talk to you this entire time.
Yeah.
That's so badass, man.
It's cool.
And then cut to you getting pepper sprayed. You have a red face. You're going to jail. You try to sue them. You lose money on it.
They have a new type of taser that's only 1 centimeter wide, and they can put it through your window.
They snake it through.
And how much is a centimeter?
24 inches.
No, it's not true. That'd be 2 feet. That'd be 2 feet, Pat. Yeah.
No.
That'd be 2 feet.
And you have 2 feet.
My foot's only 11 1/8, so it wouldn't be 2 feet. That'd be, I mean, if you round it up.
King George vibes or King whatever who made the foot.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
did?
The king.
Yeah.
You know the whole thing with the foot is that it was based on one fucking guy's motherfucking foot.
Well, he had a 12-inch foot,
Yeah.
so that would be a size
And his inches
12.
were 1 inch long.
I don't know,
think.
but would it be a size 12? I
maybe a
don't think so.
14.
I don't remember what an inch was on his body. Maybe
Probably
it
his
wasn't on his
thing.
body. No.
Well,
Come on. It's a king you're talking about. Talking about his fucking, the size of his wiener.
that was just, they said, let's just divide your foot into 12.
Yeah. And then they did that.
That's called
Yeah.
your inch.
Yeah. And that is an inch.
King
That's your
Inch,
inch.
maybe was his name.
What about a mile? How far
Mr.
was
Inch.
a
Oh,
mile?
it's probably an inchworm.
Yeah.
No.
King of
It
the
probably
inchworms.
was an inch, the length of an inchworm.
But inch. Okay. Yeah, maybe. His
What
inchworm.
came first? The inchworm or the inch
I think
well,
the worm.
in the joke world or in the real world?
Yeah.
in the real world?
I think probably an inch.
Well, no, an inchworm has been around for many years.
But the name.
The name is a different thing. You should have said the name. But you said the worm. You
But I
chose
guess
to
now
say
I
the
think about it,
inchworm.
which came
I
first,
meant
saying
the
I'm
worm.
inching forward or the distance an inch? The distance an inch would have to come before that, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what it
Conversations
means,
like
right?
this just plain fascinate me, and I wish I could
Like to
go to
inch
school for
forward means
this.
you're moving forward inch by inch.
I wish I could go to school.
And
for
they were like, "What's an inch? We have to make something
thoughtology.
for this."
They probably did that.
Yeah, we'd have to start Let's start inches.
Because we need to describe how far this worm is going. This worm is definitely going some far now.
Yeah.
Some thing.
Some-
What would we call
some-
it?
But
thing per
they
minute.
probably said something like, "You give him an inch, he takes a mile." I said, "Well, what's an inch?"
Yeah. And what's a God? What's a mile? Well, it's a smile without an S.
Yeah,
Okay. So what does that mean? Well, it's over there. That's when the person got backed into a corner describing it. They were like, "Well, the answer's over
Go
there."
over there.
They said, "Oh, okay. So I guess this is a mile." See, I think that we should be thoughtologists
We are
or
already.
thinkingologists
Yeah.
and think about stuff like this. That
and a yard. Think about a yard too.
a yard is
That's easy.
And if
Back-
that was
back
the
in the day-
size of my yard, I'd be so pissed
Back in the
off.
day, that was the size of a yard. People weren't that expensively rich.
Really?
I think. I mean, back.
How
if
big
you-
was your house
When's
if
the
that was
last
the size of
time
your yard?
nowadays you saw a peasant?
Shit. It's been a minute.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
not. There used to be peasants. They don't have them anymore.
Well, but wasn't peasants just like guys that wasn't the king?
No, a peasant is piss poor.
Was it really about how poor they was, or was it just about how
Peasants wear sacks.
Yeah, but in Monty Python they wear sacks. But in Monty Python also Christ
Monty
has,
Python
has a brother.
Is based on reality.
It's
they don't
based
just they
on
don't
it.
just create that wholesale.
So
whole
is
cloth.
the Conjuring is based on reality? Do
Yeah,
you believe every
that
moment
shit is
of
based
the
even
Conjuring?
more based on reality than Monty Python is.
Okay, so now you're saying that the biblical Jesus didn't exist and that the Holy Grail wasn't real and all this kind
No,
of stuff.
that's what you said.
No, that's what you're saying.
No,
by
that's
saying
what
that
you
it's
said.
You're saying the Conjuring is more based in reality than Monty Python.
I'm just talking about the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail is real,
Yeah, it's based on reality.
and it is a mission of mine to find it.
Yeah,
And I
they
don't think
found it
it'll-
already.
No,
already got it.
No, they found Noah's Ark. It was trapped inside of a mountain.
No, they already got the Grail. They're
They
not
did
going to tell you
not.
about it, but they did get it.
Okay, then
already.
where was it?
I don't know, but they're
Didn't Indiana Jones find it?
Indiana Jones was not based on reality. He's a completely fictional person. I thought when I was a kid he was real and that he solved most of the world's mysteries.
Yeah, I
but
think
it's
I
not
heard
true.
about Indiana Jones before I saw him.
Yeah.
Really?
My friend said, "Oh, like Indiana Jones." It's like Indiana Jones. You're like, yeah, you know, he has
Who's
a whip. He goes on adventures. He,
Who is
Oh.
this puzzling?
It would be
Indiana
really
Jones,
comforting
interesting.
to find out that we had an Indiana Jones or a Nathan Drake out there getting all the stuff,
Yeah.
but we don't.
Yeah, they're not.
That'd be the most famous guy in the world.
A real life
Like,
treasure hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones is just some lowly teacher.
Yeah, in real life, they're all either teachers or they're evil.
Yeah.
They're going to kill people.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
They're just decimating some village and just
Yeah.
taking like a gold statue. that
Blood
they have.
diamonds.
Yeah.
Blood diamonds. Or that bastard who stole those little babies out of Mexico and said they were aliens.
Yeah.
Those baby bones. Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And he
yeah.
brought them to the country.
Yeah.
He said,
they put them on display.
yeah, and he said, here's these two babies I think are aliens just because they were born different and we don't celebrate differences in this country.
No.
It was really
Nowhere
sad.
celebrates differences anymore.
Well, the North Pole.
They could have a day
all
called Difference
elves.
Day.
It's all elves except for a couple of choice.
Santa's an elf.
Very funny.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I did get you.
That's a good idea, though. We could have a day called Differences Day. Where
Yeah.
we celebrate each other's differences.
You
That's a
would
nice
probably
idea.
do a massive shooting on the entire day because of how prejudiced you are.
I would not
You
do
would
a
probably
massive
walk around
shooting.
with an AK the next day, the 48.
Are
and
you
would
kidding
shoot
me?
a
I would
million
I would
people.
love to show off my differences.
You have no differences. You're the most plain person I've ever met in my
plain.
entire life. There's nothing
plain.
unique about you.
What about this?
Literally anybody could do that. It's so boring that I won't even show you that I can do it.
Do it. Let's see it.
I don't even want to.
Let's see it. Prove,
No, 'cause it's
prove
not-
that you have this difference.
Everybody can do that.
Well,
My difference.
I can't do that, which
so
makes me
that's,
different.
You're different.
Yeah.
You're
So
the
he's-
same. I'm
we
different from the
celebrate
same.
that.
Yeah, so you're the same.
How do,
Yeah, let's
how am I
celebrate
the-
me.
Okay, Cameron Day. Now that's a good idea.
I like this. I like this shit.
I like Cameron Day. I'd like to be the city planner who handles
No, I
Cameron
don't
Day.
want a day.
Oh, the Cameron Parade.
I
Planning
can't
that.
handle a day.
Would you be pissed off if you woke up and one day you found out that this day that you woke up on was a national holiday to celebrate everything about you?
Yeah, I'd be
He's
annoyed.
getting a call right now about
Probably
that.
from the president saying, Mr. Cameron, it appears your day is looming tomorrow. What would you like? And he's going to say ice cream
Nothing,
cake.
please, nothing.
Please nothing. and
You don't want a
then-
parade.
I would be self-conscious
Why?
to get a parade. What
Why?
have I done to deserve a parade?
You'd be on the float
That's
like
not,
this.
but see, you have imposter syndrome, man.
For having a parade? I don't even
Yes.
have a parade.
But if
You
you,
will.
did, you would have imposter syndrome about it. You're having pre-imposter
You
syndrome.
will have a parade.
I'm not going to get a parade.
One day you will do something
Why?
so amazing. I can tell just because, and I know the doctors could tell when they took you out.
I actually do have a parade on my day.
I know, but
Oh, you are fibbing about
Fourth
it.
of
No, it's
fourth.
true.
It's the 4th of
Well,
July.
it's not
Every
yours.
year.
But that's not.
But
your day.
it's, yeah.
But I'm saying
created a
there's going to be a
modesty in
separate
you.
day, probably in winter.
Mm-hmm.
And
In winter.
In winter.
A parade in the winter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
So that's because
that's
it's even
done. They do Christmas
it's
parade.
even more expensive because they have to shovel the roads and shit.
Yeah.
Just for you. And how amazing
don't
is that
wanna.
going to feel? And you're going to you want to watch it on TV. You do.
TV, I don't even get to go.
No.
You can go if you want. You don't have to.
You're,
go.
to what you're saying right now makes it sound like you don't want to go.
If they're going to throw it, I'll be there. I'm going to go.
Okay.
But I would rather give it
Well,
to someone who better deserves it.
You're gonna have to buy a ticket. Like who? Who deserves it more than you? What? Malala? Where'd she fucking go?
No, not her.
Yeah, fuck Malala.
No way.
I don't even know what she did.
No.
She got, what happened to her?
A bullet ricocheted around inside her brain
Yeah.
for 12 seconds.
She got shot.
Well, 1, 2.
I made that up.
oh,
But she got shot in the head. And she survived. Because
And
she
she's
went
the-
to school.
And she's the president of Iran or something.
They said
now?
they got onto the bus.
Okay.
The Taliban
Oh no.
got onto a school bus and said,
No.
who's the most intelligent, school-loving child on this bus?
Let's shoot
We're going to
her.
fucking shoot her.
But not kill her. Let's just ricochet a bullet around her for a little
Yeah,
bit.
and she was able to go to school enough that she was able to know exactly the angle to.
Oh, she was so
Whoa.
smart that she moved her head. She said,
Yeah,
okay,
she
let
said,
me just
okay,
crack
yeah,
my
go
neck
ahead.
real
Shoot
quick.
me in the head.
Yep.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Shoot me in the head. See what happens.
You
die.
Do it right when I say and now.
Go.
That's a pretty good reason to be famous, I guess.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that anybody who gets shot in the head should be famous. If
I
they,
agree.
If
Even
they survive.
even if they don't survive. Look at JFK. He got famous just by getting shot in the head. Nobody
Nobody knew
heard
who
of him.
that fuck that was.
That shit made him famous. Kanye
Yeah.
West.
I made that bitch famous. Lee Harvey.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lee Harvey.
If you
I made that bitch famous. What?
if you rearrange the letters in his name, it could spell Kanye.
Yoverl.
Tom Marvolo Riddle, you do that?
He Larvey. Oh, he Larvey.
He Larvey so walled.
He Larvey.
Larvey so wall.
Wow.
Slow wad.
Slow wad.
Slow wad.
Oh wow, and that was a slow waddy shot at
Yeah.
the president.
Slowly.
Wait, yeah.
Lee.
Yeah.
Lee.
SLOLEE.
Slowly. Now what's the rest?
Slowly. Harvey walled.
That's good. That's a good name.
Slowly
Harvey Law.
hard.
Slowly hard law. No. Yes.
So yeah.
Slowly hard. Slowly hard.
Laud.
Lawhod.
Wait.
Laud.
The
Laud. Lord, good Lord. Slowly hard. That is what his name could be turned into.
It could.
It could. We should just be
Anagrammers.
We should be anagrammers.
Yeah.
We have Instagrammers now, but we used
Where's
to have
anagram?
anagrammers. And you know what I
Yeah.
thought
Where's
about the
that
other
at?
day?
Yeah. Guess what I just saw on the gram?
What?
And think about saying that, and people are like, "What? A new picture, a new story?"
Uh-huh.
No.
No, I saw different.
Slowly hard blog.
You know what I was thinking about the other day as well? Back in our day, an Apple Wallet, they have Apple Wallets now. Back in our day, that was probably a dessert.
Yeah.
And now it's
Wallet.
or something. And now it's you don't remember eating an Apple Wallet? When
I
you were a
remember.
kid?
You fold it.
Well, it was folded.
No, you fold
didn't
it.
fold it
That
yourself.
was the thing that was the most fun part about it. It was the folding.
No. Now kids are using this to buy tokens of some sort at a fort.
At a Ford.
Or yeah,
Yeah,
or
buying
no,
tokens
at
at
a
a
Chuck E. Cheese.
Ford.
Tokens to use the rides at the fort.
Yeah, at the Ford.
Yeah. And back in our day, we used to eat those.
Tokens.
Well, tokens, yeah, because it used to be money. Do you remember
Tokens
this as
used to
well?
have chocolate
Money
in
used to
them.
have chocolate in the middle of it, and now it's you try to bite into it, and there's no chocolate to be seen anywhere. Not even white
A
chocolate. the
wallet
worst
used to
kind.
be a fishnet bag,
Yeah.
It's true.
a mesh bag.
Yep. And nowadays
And it
it's
only
a
fit
it's a
coins.
Nowadays
ridge.
it's an Apple Wallet.
You can't even imagine putting a credit card in a coin wallet.
No.
No. And now a wallet
purse.
a wallet used to
Coin
be
purse.
this big. That's what our wallets used to be.
And it had a
like.
picture of
And
a
now-
diamond on the
Oh
front.
Yeah,
my
exactly,
God!
and
I just
Velcro.
learned
What,
that
man?
a wallet is a little wall.
Oh.
That's why
A
it looks
wallet.
like that. A wallet.
Like a ETTE.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
A
Same
wallet.
with like a cigarette is a cigar.
A little cigar.
A little
Small.
cigar.
Yeah. An et.
It's a
A
wallet.
wallet. It's a little wall. Because where do people hide money?
In the wall.
In the
In the
wall.
mattress.
Ozymandias.
Oh.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Well, he held it in the floor, I think.
Okay, a floor's a wall.
The floor is a wall of the ground.
Hardly.
It's the ground's
Yeah,
wall.
it is very hardly.
Yes,
on
I
the
knew
floor.
you were going to say that. Yes, I know the floor is hardly. I'm not claiming it's not hardly, but it is not a wall.
But that's why it's called a wallet.
Okay. So is the ceiling a wall?
No.
No.
Why not? If
It's
the
above.
ceiling is more of a wall
The
than
ceiling
than
doesn't
the floor
stop you
is.
from going somewhere.
flying out of the top.
You can't fly out the top. Fucking try it.
Do it
The
right
ceiling is the top wall is too high in this.
A ceiling
world.
is for style.
Okay. So it's that. What if I don't like
Plus,
the
in
style?
a building with multiple levels,
It's
a
just the
ceiling
floor
is a
again.
floor.
That's a good point.
It's not
Okay.
even a ceiling. There's
Yeah.
no such thing as a ceiling.
That is true, actually.
And
Unless
it's
you're
called that
at
because
the,
it's sealing the room shut. I'm going to sneeze, but I'm just going to stop
Don't
because I said I'm
sneeze.
going to
now. Don't
sneeze.
sneeze. Please don't.
don't do it.
Please don't.
Don't even think about doing this.
That was a sneeze.
No, you
That's
know
your
when you
sneeze?
have to sneeze.
Wait,
You know when
his
you have to
sneeze is so
sneeze and
quiet.
you stop sneezing.
It's one of the worst feelings.
Now
ever
I have to
invented.
sneeze. I think you
But
just
if you
transfer.
say it, you're never going to sneeze.
Now I gotta yawn because you guys are talking about having
Doing
to do
things.
stuff.
I've been yawning this whole time. I'm pretty tired.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Wait. So we can get into thoughtology on our own time,
Yeah.
or thinkingology, whatever the invention. that
So
we just
today
came up
is
with. The first day of school.
August 28th.
Okay. We're doing some backups.
And so school is about to start.
Yes, it is. Sorry to all the kids out there.
Yeah, which I was this is I know usually we do episodes to be funny, but we also like to help our audience. I
true.
know a lot of you guys are going into making the jump to middle school.
Yep. That's big.
It's scary. And you're going to
My first day at middle school, I think I cried instantly.
instant.
I think pretty instant crying.
Ran to the bathroom and cried.
No. I started crying really bad, and I told my teacher that I had asthma, which I didn't. And then my mom picked me up, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
In the car, like, oh, yeah, she's so pissed off. She's like, did you tell them you had asthma? I said, yeah, bitch. And then I played Halo.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Nice.
That sounds really nice.
So I hope that your middle school days goes as well as mine did.
yeah. So and to prepare for going back to school, we're doing a back to school special.
Yeah. Which
Episode.
every show should be doing. I miss the back to school specials.
How come we're the only ones doing stuff that's important?
That's true.
Yeah, that
Like
is
what I
true.
just did. Did you see how cool that
Yeah.
It
was?
was.
They gave me 2 cups for a reason.
I got 2 cups.
One for the food and one for the drink. Wait, what? You put okay? Now I have 3 cups and the
4.
whole.
4. That one is 2.
Wait, there's 2 in this too.
All cups is 2 cups now.
Wait, why do they double stack these cups, man?
I don't know.
They want to protect your hand. They look at you.
From
They think
they
you
think
have
I have
sensitive
wheat?
skin. Yeah.
I don't have sensitive. Well, yeah, I do, but only for wheat. As long as it's not a bread cup.
Wheat.
Wait,
On your
that's
skin?
smart. Well, I don't know. I've never tried it.
A wheat cup?
A wheat? No,
You
a,
have sensitive skin
you
for
know,
wheat?
a bread. I'm over this. A bread bowl,
What do you mean
but
you're
it's
over
a
it?
cup.
No, you can't be over
Yeah,
it. What
you
do you
can't
mean?
just be over it.
You run through a field
Like
of
I
wheat.
eat,
and
like if I eat wheat, I get some kind of rashes, kind of things.
okay.
So that's not so hard to understand, is it?
No, I get it now.
But I'm saying they should make a bread cup like a bread bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. For
What
for
drink
what?
would you eat with bread?
Soup.
Okay.
You know how? Oh, okay, smart ass.
No, I'm thinking
You ever go
about
to a
finishing your drink
A
and being like, you know what fucking hit right now?
Pepsi covered bread, a slushy.
A marshmallow cup for hot chocolate.
Yeah. There we go.
Candy cane cup actually
Candy
could be
cane
done.
cup
Okay,
could be
it's-
fire.
Candy
be
cane cup
done.
would be shit. It would get sticky.
Yeah, but it could be done. I'm just thinking of
Anything could be
logistics.
done.
Not anything could
A
be done.
golden cup.
Mm-hmm.
That could be done. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
easily
could be.
done.
Yeah, that's
but
what
that
I'm
doesn't mean
saying.
anything could be done.
That was the most insane thing I could think of right then. Was a golden cup.
So for my back to school section, I'm giving some tips on what we can do to prepare you guys for back to school. But I'm sure everyone's already gotten all the advice. Keep your head down. Don't talk to the older kids or
Yep.
anyone in your grade. Only talk to kids 2 grades younger than you.
Yep.
Beat up the biggest kid you see.
Exactly. And lick the smallest kid you see.
Do not do that. That's called marking.
That's good advice.
No.
And that Bill Maher said that on Club
Walk
Random.
up to the biggest bully and smell his butt.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it really
Him
was
talking
crazy.
to children about porn.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
But I'm coming at it from a different angle. My back to school slides, I'll be talking about some ways that we can use magic, witchcraft, and spells, charms, and other types of things, and advice for
good.
practitioners of magic. Practitioners of magic.
Would you consider yourself a practitioner?
No.
Do you believe in it?
I don't believe in magic.
But this is for those people.
This is for people who want to use
off
magic.
forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is an important section of the school going community. I found out it's a much larger section of the school going community than I thought.
I remember there were some kids whose mamas was
A teacher?
was into this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
Wiccan?
Yeah, that kind
Yeah.
of crap.
I didn't know anyone like that.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
where
lot
I
of
watched
there's a lot
Memento
of
at their house. As a
So
kid.
here's the first one. Here's a spell that you can do before school.
okay,
I love baking and I love bottle spells, and this is an excellent opportunity to combine both.
a bread bottle.
This is a variation. Well, it's a variation on the honey jar spell.
Oh, okay.
It says, which you can do to sweeten people up for any sort of new endeavor. So here's what you need: your favorite cookie recipe and all ingredients
It's
to
not
make
a
the cookies.
specific cookie recipe.
No, your favorite cookie recipe:
Okay.
an apple, a candle,
Okay.
a tin with a lid. Make sure the tin is big enough to hold the apple. This is all. And if you watch Harry Potter, you probably see.
Yes,
all
you're
this
familiar
stuff
with this.
before.
You're familiar with this.
Lord of the Rings fans will know this
yeah.
spell.
Yeah, this is Gandalf was doing this type of shit all day.
And a piece of paper and a pencil.
okay.
Here's
I'm
the
interested for this spell.
Here's the directions. Directions. Do this the night before school. First, core your apple and set it inside the tin. Next, bake your cookies. Do this. Oh, this is for a parent to do, I guess.
Okay.
Do this with whoever is going to school. For each ingredient, as you measure it out into your cookie dough, talk about what you want out of the school year. For example, while adding your sugar, you could say, I hope I have a teacher that loves to teach new things and who is kind to the students. Or for vanilla, you could say, I hope this year that learning will go more smoothly.
Okay.
For salt, you could ask
smooth
for
like
protection from bullies and safety in traveling to and from school. As you discuss each ingredient, toss a pinch of the ingredient into your apple core in the tin. After you mixed all your ingredients and put your cookies in the oven, take your piece of paper and write the name of your student on it. Have your student cup it in their hands and make a wish for a great school year. Then put it in the apple core with everything else and put the lid on the tin.
So my question would be, who invented this spell? What
Yeah.
dark wizard?
Well, this is as we said, this is a variation on the honey jar spell.
But what's the
okay.
honey jar spell? Did you
Can
look
you
that
really
up?
No, I didn't look
vary?
that
No.
up, no.
Can you really like
Okay.
go off recipe, freestyle a fucking spell?
Yeah. Well,
It's dangerous, I feel like.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like that's one of the things that's dangerous to mess with magic, right?
Your kid gets to school and he becomes this big.
Yeah.
And you go, fuck, I did. I should-
Because
kid is
when you were
small.
putting in the egg, you said, "I wish I was small."
Yeah, exactly. And I wish I was. Oh, honey, will you want to try these cookies?
So I found out that in real life, in the movies, magic is mostly Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah.
Swish and flick type shit.
In real life, magic is mostly, I hope I have a good time today.
That is true.
I hope my day is
That
good.
is
I hope
true.
No one
All
yells
of
at
the
me.
witchcraft stuff is like, yeah,
It's all
I want to get a job, like that type of shit.
I hope I will have fun
It's
today.
like The Secret almost.
Yeah. Okay, here's another trick you can do. Enchanting pens and pencils. So this is if you want to enchant your pens or your pencils.
Okay.
You will need a white candle, cinnamon, and pine, as well as a stone of your choice. Mix in your herbs with your pencils. Picture yourself writing with them. Picture your hand disappearing until the pencils are writing by themselves and you are calmly sitting. Recite, "You are a pawn of my intelligence by the power of 3. The heavens have blessed you, so mote it be." Pass them through the flame. Extra witchy.
What's
This one
moat
is a
mean?
little bit closer.
I don't think moat
It doesn't make any
makes
sense.
any
Yeah.
sense here.
But this is.
But this is good if you want to enchant your pens and pencils.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
This
Because
is
that-
extra witchy too.
How can you get a wrong answer with
And
an
there's
enchanted
actually,
pen?
and if you're curious about more ways to enchant your pens and pencils,
I was.
This is lovely, especially if you use wooden pencils. You can blood them by letting the blood soak into the pores of the exposed wood. Obviously, don't do this for mechanical or pens. That'll fuck them up.
This is how you know
Do
they're a
not
witch.
blood your mechanical pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll get all jammed. It becomes a syringe pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to know that this is a witch or some sort of dark artist when they're doing a mommy blog and they say the F.
Yeah.
Don't
say F in front of
this
a
is
kid.
also this
Yeah.
is a tip, I guess, for everyone going back to school. If you want to blood your pencils, just put blood on them.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be all that soaking crap. Where do you get that blood? Is it the kid's blood? Your
It's
got to
be the kid's blood.
This
you gotta
one is
take some of your kid's
this
blood.
post is by a kid.
Oh.
These ones.
Then he's in trouble.
This kid is putting his blood, becoming a blood witch
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
My kid would not have this kind of thing.
No.
in it. No, I would be confiscated.
Well, I'm not
You
saying you
nip that
should
in
do
the
this,
bud
but
as
I'm adding the
soon as you see
information.
It
I
starts.
said you can enchant your pencils with cinnamon. If you want to blood them, use blood. That's all I'm saying.
If your kid starts going, at what point down the witch route do you stop them? And say,
As soon as
"Eh."
possible.
But which is it like a dream catcher? Is that
Yeah.
a point where you're like, that's
Nuh-uh.
no, those dreams are staying in your head, big guy.
yeah.
You
You're
could take
playing,
it.
I'll
or
get you a
could,
football helmet.
Yeah, you can put that above.
That's
your
a
bed.
dream catcher. Those dreams of wanting to make music, they hit the pads and they ricochet back into your stupid head where they belong.
Yeah. Here's some more things that you can do to prepare for school. Enchant. These are from a few different posts. Enchant your. These are like it's like a back to school witchcraft mega post, and it'll be
Okay.
like a link to like a million different tips and stuff. You can enchant your calendar and/or syllabus so you can remember important deadlines. So that's important because if you just use a normal calendar,
It's not going to work.
it's not going to work. You need to enchant it.
Yeah.
So it will work. If you have a binder that acts as a book of shadows, place sigils on it to keep wandering eyes away.
Who
Now, I
in
don't know what a
school
book
had
of
that?
shadows
Yeah.
is, but we'll cover sigils in a little
The binder
Okay.
is, you've never seen that at Target where you're doing back to school shopping and it says can also act as a book of shadows on the
I haven't seen that.
binder.
No. I
Pretty common,
I would go to
man.
Walmart.
It's the ones that have the clip.
bit. Yeah.
oh,
Remember the clip you used to try to pierce your tongue with when you
Yeah.
were a kid?
Put your ear on it.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that shit hurt, man.
Yeah.
That hurt
I liked
badly.
it.
The ones
because
that
that's
you-
what
you
that's
do
how
this?
it's made for
The
blooding.
3-ring.
Yeah, it's made for blooding. The
Yeah.
3-ring
I
binder.
haven't touched a binder in years, man.
I miss
You start
binders.
hanging out with
Dude.
me.
I miss
haven't
binders.
touched one. You have a binder?
I got one on right now
Here's
a
some more
binder on?
enchantments
On
you
my
can
leg.
do.
to make my knee look smaller. So come on, touch it
Why are you making your knee look smaller?
because it's an insanely large knee.
What happened?
It's all swollen full of because I touched some wheat and it's all
Oh,
full of just
okay.
crap.
Go back.
Interesting.
Enchant your papers before turning them in with the intent that your teacher will enjoy what you wrote. So a good way I thought of, they didn't really give any details. A good way I thought of for this is to write it good.
Yeah.
Just to write it better.
Write an
Well,
enjoyable,
you know, the
an
margin,
enjoyable
if
paper.
it's a 3-hole punch paper, you can take the margin right there and say, I did a good job.
Yeah, that would be
I did
good.
good.
That would be
I did good.
that would almost be a dangerous spell because of how powerful it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stay away from that.
That'd be
one.
crazy.
Yeah. And then another thing you can do is put a sigil on your alarm clock so that it's loud enough to wake you up so you won't miss your classes.
I know you're gonna
Don't
get to
mess
it.
around with the volume button.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No.
Put a sigil on the clock. It's going to
Don't
make
get
it
a
louder.
speaker or anything like that. Don't get
No.
anything to enhance the
No.
volume.
And
No.
don't get a particularly loud alarm clock.
Don't
No.
get one with the thing, the hammer.
I actually like
The hammers
those.
are cool as
Yeah.
hell.
Is there a cuckoo alarm clock that you can set up so it goes in your mouth while you're asleep?
There should be.
There should be one where you, because I sleep on my side, so I'm sitting
Yeah.
there
It's
and
like a realistic human finger.
and then it
Yeah.
just goes in your mouth. Hello. That's a good idea.
Here's another trick. You can do anti-suspicion.
Ah.
Whether your parents know or not, mine certainly don't. You definitely don't want your whole school to know that you're a witch. Trust me. A simple sigil or spell to avert suspicion and ill intent will go miles. My altar is the first thing you see in my room. I hoard bottles and jars, I use all the candles, and my parents suspect nothing. I've come to school with sigils all over my arm and no one so much as blinks an eye. I've also been able to get away with not wearing my school ID for a semester and a half, which was a nice side effect. Moon water is also great for making you less visible or noticeable. So the trick here, if you don't want people to know you're a witch, put an altar in your bedroom and go to school and cover your arms with sigils.
Yeah.
This is going to bring attention away from you.
Yeah, this is not going to make anyone look at you. This is basically an invisibility
This
spell.
is a trick for anti-suspicion.
Interesting.
And he didn't even have to wear his school ID.
Will this allow you to cast spells at school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? Attack spells?
Yes.
That's dangerous territory that
bullies?
I'm not gonna
We won't say
I don't want to discuss that.
100 yes, but we'll say 50% yes.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Can you summon a thrall?
Enough.
Okay.
Stop.
Whatever.
Here's a question and answer from somebody on Reddit. School year. So I'm a beginner witch and school is starting for me in a couple weeks, and I've been wondering if there's any anti-anxiety spells for someone with a low budget that people recommend. And someone says, if you aren't allergic and can handle an alcohol-based tincture, I think Skull Cap is a great temporary anti-anxiety helper. I use it for times when I need a calm chill. It's about $10 to $15 for a small bottle, but you don't need a lot. And if you like it and have an apothecary or herbalist nearby, you can make 10 times the quantity for the same price by buying the herb and a bottle of high-proof vodka to steep it in. But there are other plants that are good for this too. I hope you have a great school year.
This is the same as the Keemstar.
Yeah.
It is fully. And there, I forgot to put it in, but there was another reply they left. Like the same person was talking about it more, and they're like, "Yeah, I use this every day before work."
They're right.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that Keemstar thing. He's right too.
Yeah, just two, what was it, 2 to 3 sips of a warm
2 to
beer?
3 sips of a beer. You feel amazing.
Didn't he say warm beer specifically?
No. That's
And
you
then he
trying to
said
make him look Bagman, and I won't have
Bagman.
that.
is what
Bagman,
you
remember
just said.
Bagman, oh my God. It affected me so much that I talk like the people in the characters now.
The people in the characters.
That's how they talk again.
Yeah, that is true. That is how they talk. That isn't on
They
you.
call the movie a character.
So sigils. Sigils basically are symbols that you can draw, and then you can activate them, and they each have their own special effect.
How do you activate?
I think you can rub them.
Okay.
But they're made out of like
Drawing. You
Okay.
just draw them on anything.
Would
you
you
can draw
rub
them
them
on your
off?
body.
You'd
You can
probably
draw
rub
them
them
on
off.
a paper. You can draw them on whatever.
Okay. Would you mind drawing one on me, Patrick?
Do you have a pencil?
No, I think the hand will do.
Copy this one down. He's going to
What
need
is this
this one.
Good luck on exam.
So this is good luck on exams. If possible, doodle this somewhere lightly on the exam paper, and if not possible, try to draw it on your hand or on your pencil as well. How are you going to draw on your pencil?
How you going to draw on your
I did
pencil?
not
Come
think
on.
about that's fucked up. You can't
You
do
got to
that.
be little.
Black is the best color for this. It says
Okay, what about finger?
finger is okay.
All right, I'm going to go
So
try to
what
become a
what I
police
thought was
officer.
funny about this one is that like. Instead of studying for your exam, trying to memorize the shape of the symbol.
That's so
It's like
much
a
harder
crazy complicated
than your
symbol.
9th grade algebra.
Yeah,
the
bringing
section
in like
math.
a little index card to cheat off of, and it's just this
Yeah.
symbol. The teacher's like, "Hey, I see you cheating."
Okay.
Look at it.
Very interesting. Why don't you show the sigil to the rest of the
Show
class?
everybody the sigil.
Like this is how would you memorize? Why would just learn the
Here's how
stuff,
I memorize
man.
this.
I like that how it looks like a guy thinking,
It
scratching
looks-
his head.
I think it looks like
Wait, explain it.
one guy.
He's doing this.
One guy climbing a tree,
Oh.
and his leg
And then
is
the
the other
H-
guy's arm.
The H is for homework. And then
Yeah.
he's hunched over with his arm like this with the pencil.
Uh-huh.
And at the bottom, that's him thinking. And then
Uh-huh.
at the bottom, that's a desk.
Oh, I see it
And
now.
that's him writing.
Do you see what I
Wow.
see of one guy climbing a tree, and then his leg is shared with the other guy's arm, and the other guy saying, "Get off that damn tree."
Yeah, I can see that.
Can see
yeah.
that all of that except for him saying.
Well, he
I
doesn't
don't see the saying.
the thought bubble kind of.
Yeah,
I
not part
imagine
of it.
myself.
Here's another useful sigil for school. If you guys want to copy this down.
Okay.
I understand the math in this book.
This is actually.
This looks like a
is easy.
spiked cherry. That's all I would think of.
I see you're already trying to memorize this really hard, Pet.
This,
And we're gonna
this
get some
one would
use out of this.
Yeah, once you're in the lab,
Yeah.
this one's gonna help a lot.
This is another good one. This next one is I am not distracted while doing my schoolwork. So if you want to focus on your schoolwork, just draw this symbol over and over and over while doing your schoolwork.
This
And you
one
will
looks-
not become distracted. So those are some useful sigils.
This is a guy with a mustache. Those are his teeth.
Yeah.
And his mouth is open. And he's looking out. He's trying to eat his own booger.
So I've showed you a lot of the important power and goodness of spells and magic. But
Show me the
last
dark
one,
shit.
The last one, I just want to show you the dark side. This is one example of a dark side of magic being used in schools, and just a way that you need, just to show you need to watch out.
Okay.
It's not all fun and games. Is it possible for a school to try and indoctrinate kids with spells? Hello, a friend of mine has enrolled her child into a charter school this fall. The school is kind of odd, in my opinion. Said child is in first grade. Some rules I found odd: no parents past 8:30 a.m., all backpacks to be left outside the classroom, no watches or anything of that sort in the room. Child comes home, mom asked, "How was your day? What did you learn?" Child says the teacher had the class close their eyes and think of chocolate, 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 red sauce. Child proceeds to say that when the teacher told us this, all I could see was a pool full of people on fire. What? My mind went to dark places and I was freaking out in my mind a little. So with this being said, any thoughts, any ideas, please? I'm aching for help. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, this is that is actually a spell.
Don't use that spell.
Do not use that spell.
Chocolate.
Stop. If you say even one more word, we will shut your microphone off.
Don't say it.
Chocolate red sauce. Chocolate red sauce. Chocolate red sauce. Chocolate red sauce. You guys are seeing.
You should not press random
the pools of fire.
Because I don't know what these ones do at all.
That's scary.
I don't know what those do actually.
We need to do a witchcraft on that.
Yeah.
My thought is that they're taking away the watches and stuff. This is a casino operation.
Yeah.
They're trying to get these kids to gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that's a slot machine. They got chocolate. Oh, I'm so close. Red sauce.
Yeah.
Fuck, I missed the jackpot.
I pulled the people on fire.
I'll think
I'm
of
so pissed
hell
off.
now. That's what any good gambler thinks when they're losing anyway. Oh, Patrick's cool.
Oh, you can go next.
Why?
I just don't have a lot. Just close it out.
Well, you want to close it out?
Well, I just
You
have
wanna
I have
close
like
the window?
3 things. I don't.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, for back to school, I went old school.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Back to school. I went over to the top10s.com to see what was popping off over there when it comes to the topic of school kids. And a problem that every kid has experienced is being bullied mercilessly by girls and boys and every kind of teachers and everybody. So I was thinking, how do we get revenge on a bully? So this is top 10 best ways to get revenge on a bully by Yellow Shadow. Oh, scary name. So let's see what these are. Number 1, fill his locker with spiders.
Scary.
That is scary.
Which I think is a bit of, to me, that's an overreaction.
That's also witchcraft.
That is close to witchcraft
Yeah.
in terms of its freaky.
It would be witchcraft if instead of filling his locker with spiders, you ate an apple and said, I hope his locker gets filled with spiders today.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's witchcraft.
That would be.
Well, what is this? Alchemy?
To fill a locker with spiders is zoology.
This
Okay.
is, which is a separate kind of witchcraft, in my opinion. It was banned in my house. Next, this is I Bet There Will Be a Web Too by Nate Awesomeness. And I toiled over this one for a while because I really wanted to reply and argue, but I had a hard time thinking of any point to make.
If it's going to be filled with spiders, then there's not going to be room for a web.
No.
That's true.
That's what I would think.
Well, but what are the spiders sitting on?
Each other.
Yeah.
If it's filled.
They're filled. You're right. It is filled.
That would be if I were to argue.
I would fill the locker up with diapers and baby toys instead. Now, how embarrassing would that be if you're a bully and people think you're the toughest kid in school, and then it turns out that you have a locker full of diapers?
Yeah.
That would hurt. The bully's not going to
bad.
get.
No,
the bully
no,
immediately
no.
goes way down on the social order. Next is put a whoopee cushion in his chair, and this in his chair. And this commenter says most of the ones on this list are way too cruel. So this one. And then everyone will think he farted. That's Nate Awesomeness. So this guy really has an amazing imagination where he can think of every single scenario here.
This is what's his name from the main guy from Hannibal. I don't know if you guys watch Hannibal.
No.
Anyone out there watch Hannibal? This is the main guy from Hannibal.
Nate Awesomeness.
Yeah.
Put a whoopee cushion in his chair.
He's building the situation in his mind and
well,
playing it
let's
out.
think about this. Everyone will think he farted, and I bet
There will
there'll
probably
be a web. Next one is tie him up and make him listen to Justin Bieber.
Oh, hell
This is
no.
way too cruel.
This is too cruel, but this person makes a great point. if he, she likes him, make he, she listen to Bing Crosby. That's from music fans.
So you'd have to tie them up and make them listen to Bing Crosby.
Well, because they're saying that Bing Crosby is sort of the anti-JB.
Right. If someone is a JB fan, they're probably not going to like BC.
You know what's so
and
terrible?
they're a music
Versa.
fan.
You know what's so
Yeah.
terrible? A JB can either be Justin Bieber, but then on the opposite end, Jack Black.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Bieber.
And Timberlake.
Well, no. Well, there's a B in Timberlake already. You don't have to make up a
Justin
last name.
Blake?
No,
Justin
not
Timberlake?
Jack.
Justin Timber.
I'm saying Jack Black
Like,
is the opposite.
Justin
is
Tim?
the anti.
Justin Timber.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin
No.
Tim.
Okay. So next
Timberlake.
one.
Justin
is,
Timberlake.
Justin Tim.
You're
Justin
ruining
Time.
my section
Kill
with
them.
Burlake.
I stole your number.
Kill the. I give up. Do my slides.
Okay, kill them.
Kill them. I wish, but we can't. Damn rules of society. Angry face.
Society's rules.
Us mad.
Next slide. Blast him with a shotgun. Oh,
I'll take
snap.
the comment. I'll take the comment.
Okay.
I was really want to blast my. I was really want to blast my bully Ulubi.
Ulubi. Ulubi is the bully.
Yeah.
Ulubi is the name of the bully.
Yeah.
Burn his hair to get the fire inside her brain. I would totally do that to my bully Aspen.
What I was gonna say here, if this was still my part, I was gonna say if you're being bullied by Ulubi and Aspen, you probably deserve it. Ulubi.
Ulubi.
Aspen.
Okay, go ahead, take it away,
right.
Pat.
Next slide. Push him in the girls' bathroom and then tell everyone he's gay.
But if he was getting pushed into the girls' bathroom, wouldn't it be like he's breaking into the girls' bathroom to
was-
see them?
See, if it was my segment,
We're
I
so
would've-
alike.
I would have said, go to the girls' bathroom. You mean the straightest thing you can do? Come on.
Next slide. Spend time to think of the best comeback ever.
Okay. Yep. Now, Pat, go ahead.
Here's what I would say. Well, in my defense, you do have a Neanderthal-shaped head, which I would normally equate with stupidity. Not that you're stupid. I just mean you look stupid. I don't mean that as an insult. I mean, some people mean stupid to mean cool, like that's a stupid car. You've got a stupid apartment. I really wish I could stop talking. I tend to ramble when I'm nervous. You know what that word ramble means? You're probably too stupid to know. And here, I mean stupid, not stupid, cool. Stop bullying, GP.
Yeah.
Wow.
So great reading of that. You probably did even better than I would have, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were you going to say about this?
I just.
You're going to make me read it
I was
either
gonna
way.
yeah. Stop bullying. Does EPG? All right,
Does
go to the
EPG.
next slide. I think there's only a couple here. Make a me out of them and kill them in Smash Bros.
That's witchcraft.
That is
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
pure
And I was thinking,
witchcraft.
what if, because kids change all through middle school. Like sometimes.
Facts.
You know, and Patrick talks a lot about that, but but also you imagine you like if, you know, a kid bullies you and you go, oh, I'm making me, and then this kid you become friends, and then he comes over to
He
your
sees
house
the me, and it's called the victim.
yes, yeah, they have a me of you at their house.
It's
where
like
they,
perfectly 1-to-1.
yeah, it's exactly has every mole on
I
your face.
bet that there's so many Sims worlds that are like that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
out
definitely.
there.
Getting
And I would
revenge.
they should do a documentary series where they like show they are bringing the kid in.
Yeah.
It's like a catfish style reality series where it's like they get the kid who there is a me of.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a kid, I guess. I guess probably adults do this too. But there should be people being shown their
Yeah.
sim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a guy at work that you like have never talked to, and then you walk by his desk one day, and he's raising your kid on. We just had a witchcraft attack.
Yeah, we had
There was a
witchcraft.
full
I want
witchcraft
to be
attack.
honest. I wish I didn't say CCCRS.
Don't. What
I
the
just-
fuck is wrong
Don't
with
even
you?
allude to it, man. Don't
That's
even allude to it.
crazy.
Literally just
That's
the first
crazy.
I didn't even say anywhere near the whole thing, which is chocolate. I'm sorry. That's
Stop.
Not, that's
I'm gonna
not
walk.
funny.
I'm gonna
Next
walk out.
slide. Next slide.
No, wait. I didn't even get to the end. He ran 150 miles. The teacher did say it was one more lap. No, you're done. And I did do it. Then all the girls thought I cheated. And well, they're really mean and likes to make everyone's lives miserable. And the best way is to torture them.
So he wants to torture.
He's
going
going to torture these girls who said that he didn't run 150 miles at school.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I was saying.
That's the
All right.
best way.
Yeah.
And then I think this is the last one. Join in Among Us lobby, pretending to be them, and say, "Hi, I suck" in chat.
That's good.
That's beyond the pale. I would
That's
say
good.
that's pretty wrong to do.
That's fucked
If
up.
someone did that to me, that's the ultimate. That's worse than any bullying that you can do.
Yeah.
Hi, I suck.
I suck.
All right. So these are so we've been talking about things that you could do. You were talking about how to get revenge on a bully, and what I found were some strange stories of school.
Okay.
So if you think that your school is bad or weird, you don't have it as bad as these people.
Okay.
So the first slide here is from theforce.net again.
Okay.
And Darth Bads asks,
I would like to say we recorded the movie episode yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I
you
knew
guys
that
are
there'd
getting
still
a
be
month of
stuff on
this, I
here.
think.
But the Darth Bad said, "How weird is your school? I don't know about any of you guys out there, but my school is one weird school. Lately, everybody has turned into a fascist. Yep, a fascist. Fascism in the hacky sack circle. Is that possible? Fascism in the administration. Fascism in class. Everywhere it seems to be. Also, we had a bomb threat today and yesterday too. We had lockdown in our school. Today, it was a semi-lockdown. No turning off lights, no getting under the tables, etc. Now, let me get this straight. Let's say there actually was a bomb. Now, shouldn't we evacuate school? Wouldn't that be the logical thing to do? Lockdown? What if the bomb explodes? People could die. How weird. Any of you guys out there have weird school? If so, in what ways? DB.
Yoda everywhere it seems to be.
Yoda everywhere it seems to be. Fascism in the hacky sack circle is crazy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
I couldn't even believe that.
I
when
can't
read
even
it.
imagine what that would look like, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, this next person this is more of a question, but this was on Kanye to the.
Okay.
And this person asked, "Is it cool to be bad in school?" I mean, I'm bad in school and everyone likes me for that. And that's what helped me get my girl of 3 years, but it's done nothing but get me trouble at home. Is it worth it? Is it worth the trouble? Is it worth the trouble?
Okay.
Do you think it's worth the trouble?
I would say no.
No.
It's not worth it. Be a
No,
good
it's
student.
not.
Yeah, lock in. You get some sigils if you're having
Yeah,
issues.
get sigils, get...
If this is you out there, I gave you the tips.
Yeah.
You can get out of this.
And
Yeah.
you were in school in
Ditch your
2009.
girl.
ditch your girl, she's bad for you.
Especially if you guys have been together now, what, 18 years? So if
Also, everybody doesn't like you for being bad at school. Everyone thinks you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And they think it's funny.
exactly.
That's-
They think it's funny that they can draw stuff.
I'm
like, draw
bad in
doors
school and
on the
everybody
wall.
likes me for that.
Yeah.
You have 1,004 posts on Kanye to the...
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
other
you got your
stuff
parents
you
got to
need to
turn off
figure
your
out.
Yeah.
internet.
And by the way, your girl does not like you.
no.
No.
Next slide. This is from the School Survival Forums, which had its birthday recently. No, rest in peace, School
Survival Forums.
Yeah. Next slide. I hate my bitch of a principal.
True.
I hate the way she does rainy day schedule the second she sees the slightest bit of waterfall from the sky. I hate the way she smiles and waves at me like she's not a bitch. I hate the way she approaches me while I'm trying to eat and starts talking to me like we're fucking best friends. I hate the way she acts like everyone likes her. Most of all, I hate the way she once announced to my class that I smiled like I'm a fucking dog. Principal. Oh, look, crazy guy 562 smiled. How cute. Don't you want to pet it? Me. Hey, look, the principal treating me like a dog. Should I shoot her in the head?
Yes.
Enough about my principal. What's yours like? And do you hate it too?
It. I like they bolded it.
And this is a crazy guy who's also a pariah.
Crazy
Sounds
guy.
like a
562.
yeah, checks out.
Listen,
Yeah.
if I was saying that name on roll call, I'd treat that kid differently too.
Yeah.
Crazy guy 562 here. Here.
This next one is a poem that I found.
What if they had
by,
to number kids instead of giving the last initials?
that'd be-
People do that. If there's
yeah.
two people with the same name, people
But
say,
in school.
well, that's true.
You were never Cameron too?
No.
Oh,
Were you Patrick too?
no, never. Were you Caleb too?
There was no fucking Caleb's. I met two Caleb's before I became an adult.
Okay. This is Stupid Ass School by, I guess, John Basil
Stupid ass
Skinner.
school system. You're
Stupid
skipping
Ass
a lot of
School
words
System.
today.
Sorry.
You need
Well,
a
I'm so
sigil.
friggin' pissed. I can't stop myself from being mean. Somebody's probably going to get to meet my fist by the end of the day. By the end of this day, most obscene. I'm ready to kill someone, so you better watch out. Now that my transformation has begun, it's time to show the world what being a demon/dragon is all about. And John Basil, or I forget his name, it's like Basil Beauregard or something, but on allpoetry.com, Basil Beauregard is an Argonian.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
This next one is called Summer School. Grrr. Summer school is gay. It's just a bunch of busy work. There's no point. The teacher acts like I'm freaking stupid. I hate it. Fuck school.
It's so beautiful to be the kind of person who's like, school is gay. I fucking hate it. And then be
Poetry.
like, my free time, I'm going to go home and write poetry.
I love poems. This next one is called Fuck School. Sitting in my seat, writing on the desk, wonder what the hell is going to happen next. Lame ass teachers talk as you drift away while you're thinking about your boyfriend and what you did yesterday. Lunch is always great. You get to see your friends, but the food tastes like shit and the kids make you pissed. It's finally all over. Back to your shelter, your little zone. Too bad you have to come back just so it can be like the day before.
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 That's to make it rhyme. Before.
I was getting kind of Mike Shinoda with it there.
You were going a little rap.
Yeah. Because this would be an amazing rap. The Fuck School rap.
Yeah.
I think they did. I think Mike Shinoda did that song.
Oh, really?
I think Tyler, the
okay.
Creator, did it.
Yeah, after Mike S.
Yeah. Mike started most rap.
He did.
He absolutely did.
It's true.
Mike Shinoda, we salute you. Actually, no, we want to kill you for starting that crap. All that bull crap.
And then this last one is a video that I found
You must
by
die. I alone am
Sparkler77.
best.
Whoa. The ultimate school rant.
What up, YouTube? This
Okay.
is Sparkler77, and this is my rant on why middle school sucks dick. What the fuck? So, basically, if you didn't know already, school means 6 crappy hours of life. And middle school is even worse than elementary school because even in elementary school, we got recess and snack time, but in middle school, you don't get any of that. Also, take for example, when you get a substitute teacher in elementary school, basically all they make you do all day is you draw in color. But in middle school, we have to literally do work from some bitch who isn't even our real teacher. And always there's that one slow kid in class that doesn't know that there's going to be a substitute that day, and the slow kid says, wait, but you're not my real teacher. Yeah, no dip, shitwad. Also, the 8th graders are fucking dicks to us in the 7th grade. And they think that basically because they're in 7th or 8th grade, that they weren't 7th graders last year. And it's like, what the heck? Yeah, leave a comment if you like this video, and remember to comment and subscribe for more funny stuff like this.
I hope you die.
No.
I knew this was coming because it was the thumbnail.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I didn't see the thumbnail.
Well,
So now I see why you...
this middle schooler just got you guys.
I was saying, I was saying
I
defense
got.
spells in my head the entire time. I knew it was coming.
My defenses were way down for the Rick roll. It's funny to know exactly why you skipped the gym.
When you guys came in and you were telling me, you were like, yeah, we saw your location here. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, at 9:45, man, we saw that you were at the office grinding out videos.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Well, that wasn't me. That was a middle schooler.
Or sorry, the middle schooler.
Yeah.
That's
a
Sparkler
seventh grader.
77.
Sparkler.
Yeah, he's in 7th grade.
Sparkle.
Yeah.
Dazzle. Interesting.
Yeah. No comment.
An alter ego that reminds you of glitter.
I don't think they're similar.
They do the same thing.
They do the same thing, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for going to school. Thank
Yep.
you so much for listening. Thank you to Sparkler. What was it again?
77.
Sparkler 77.
Yep.
Go
You know what
check
it
out
was?
Sparkler
That came
77.
from, I was trying to find, I told you guys about the ADHD kid forums that I was on as a kid.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to find them. And I was going to put those in, but then I spent all morning looking for those forums,
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't find. You can go to that website, but the whole website was built in Flash.
Oh,
yeah.
So when you go into the Wayback archive,
says it can't
you have to
work
use
no more.
Yeah, you can't even go
Yeah.
through the forums. It's not backed up.
That's bullshit, man.
So I was going to show you guys all the stuff I was saying about school.
Yeah.
Wait, you were gonna find your? I need to see your.
I was
posts.
gonna. No, they're gone. I can't find
That's
them.
so sad.
So I did that instead.
Well, made me laugh. All right. Bye.
We almost had a sympathetic sneeze.
No, you two sneezed and I yawned
Yeah.
the other day. Which was,
I almost sneezed. I had a sympathetic sneeze.
Yes, you had a sympathetic sneeze and it turned into a sympathetic yawn, and I'm fighting the urge right now.
You stopped your sneeze.
Yeah.
And then I felt, and then it went this way.
My
and
dog
then it turned
yawns
into
and
a yawn.
I fucking yawn. Like
Yawning
every day.
will always happen.
Stop, bro.
I'm gonna. That's so mean. It's so rude. You're getting me too. Stop.
It's gonna work every time.
I know. It's terrible. Stop.
I didn't even yawn. I just opened my mouth.
I know, but you keep saying it, and your mouth is. I gotta look away from you. I'm not kidding. I will.
It's fucked up.
Oh my god!
You just sounded like the cowardly. You're looking right at me, man.
You
looked
keep
right
talking
at
to me.
me.
I don't want to be rude. I can't. Just don't do the yawn thing, bro. Stop, man. It's not funny. Nobody wants to hear me. Yawn. No. No one wants to hear that, man. That's not good radio.
You?
It's been getting me the whole time. Yeah.
You just discovered a superpower over us.
It's not a superpower.
It's a superpower.
It's everyone, everything.
I'm
stronger than you. I don't care. You got me the first 3 or 4
This
times.
doesn't even look like how I yawn.
That
yeah,
is how
it's
you
not
yawn.
working. This is how
No,
you.
that-
That's not how you yawn. That's how you talk, though.
It's not working. That was a separate yawn. Oh my god! And every time I, oh my god,
It's just destroyed your brain.
you did not destroy my
I
brain.
just destroyed his brain.
No, you didn't destroy my brain. My brain is perfectly intact. I can't look at you for even a second, but for other reasons, because you're so fucking ugly to me.
Oh.